Money talks, and in the world of billionaires, the gender gap is slowly closing in. Women are increasingly making a name for themselves as business leaders, entrepreneurs, and investors, shattering the glass ceiling and amassing vast fortunes in the process. In today's video, we will take a closer look at some of the wealthiest women in the world, exploring their paths to success, their sources of wealth, and the impact they are making on society and the world at large. Let's get into it. First on the list is Iris Fontbona, $24.1 billion. Iris Fontbona is a remarkable woman who has made a name for herself as a successful businesswoman and philanthropist. After the passing of her late husband, Andronicco Luksic, Fontbona inherited a significant portion of his assets, including a majority stake in the copper-producing mining corporation Antofagasta plc. With her shrewd business acumen and savvy decision-making, she has expanded her empire and built upon her husband's legacy, making her one of the wealthiest women in the world with a net worth of $24.1 billion as of April 2023. She serves on the boards of directors for several significant businesses in Chile, including Sociedad Quien de Chile and Banco de Chile. She has also demonstrated a deep commitment to philanthropy, giving millions to a range of causes, including the arts, health, and education. Next, we have Mackenzie Scott, $24.4 billion. Despite a significant drop in her net worth, Mackenzie Scott is still making waves as one of the world's most generous and inspiring women. While some billionaires might be content to rest on their laurels, Scott is using her fortune to make a tangible impact on society. Following her high-profile divorce from Amazon founder Jeff Bezos in 2019, Scott could have easily retreated into a life of luxury and indulgence. But instead, she's become a trailblazer in the world of philanthropy. With her incredible inheritance, Scott founded Yield Giving, an organization dedicated to supporting nonprofits and charities around the world. In 2020 alone, Scott made headlines by donating an astounding $5.8 billion to over 500 organizations working to address the most pressing issues of our time, from pandemic relief to climate change to social justice. Scott's donations have had a transformative effect on the lives of countless people. But Scott's generosity doesn't stop there. She's also using her platform to promote transparency and accountability in the philanthropic sector. By pushing for more open communication and collaboration between donors and organizations, she's helping to create a more equitable and effective system of giving. And Scott isn't doing all this work alone. She's found a kindred spirit in her new husband, Dan Jewett. Together, they're committed to using their resources to create positive change in the world. It's a heartening reminder that even in a world where wealth and power often seem to go hand in hand, there are still people like Scott and Jewett who are using their privilege to make a difference. Next on the list is Gina Reinhart, $27 billion. When it comes to business prowess and financial clout, few women can hold a candle to Gina Reinhart. With a net worth of $27 billion, Reinhart is not only one of the richest women in the world, but also the wealthiest person in her home country of Australia. Reinhart's rise to the top is a true rags-to-riches story. She inherited her father's struggling mining company, Hancock Prospecting, and turned it into a behemoth of the industry. Today, her portfolio includes everything from rare earth minerals to gas and iron ore, making her one of the most powerful mining tycoons in the world. But Reinhart's success didn't come without risk. To bring her Roy Hill mining project to fruition, she took on a staggering $7.2 billion in debt, a gamble that paid off when the project began shipping goods to Asia in 2015. And despite the ups and downs of the mining industry, Reinhart's tenacity and vision have ensured that her legacy as a trailblazing businesswoman and industry giant is secure. But Reinhart's interests don't end with mining. She's also a major player in Australia's agricultural industry, with a vast array of assets that make her the country's second-largest cattle producer. From remote outback stations to prime grazing land, Reinhart's holdings span the length and breadth of the nation, making her a force to be reckoned with in multiple sectors. Next on the list is Suzanne Clatton, $27.4 billion. Suzanne Clatton is a force to be reckoned with, not just because of her net worth of $27.4 billion, but also for her impressive accomplishments. As the owner of almost 19% of BMW, she is one of the most powerful women in the automobile industry. With an MBA in economics, Clatton helped transform her grandfather's company, Altan, into a highly successful pharmaceutical and specialty chemical company, with over $2.5 billion in annual sales. She also invested in the carbon and graphite manufacturer SGL Group and the digital identification and data security specialist Entrust. But Clatton's ambitions don't stop with business. She is also a philanthropist and an advocate for environmental sustainability. The Clatton family's foundation focuses on promoting science and education, protecting the environment, and supporting social initiatives. Next, we have Rafaela Aponte Diamond, $31.2 billion. She is a Swiss businesswoman, and she recently joined the exclusive list of the world's top 10 wealthiest women, according to Forbes. This comes as no surprise, given that Rafaela and her husband Gianluigi have turned Mediterranean Shipping Company, MSC, into the largest shipping line in the world, a company they founded in 1970 with just one ship and a $200,000 loan. While Gianluigi serves as the executive chairman, their son Diego manages the day-to-day operations, and Rafaela leads the design of MSC's luxurious cruise ships. Next on the list is Miriam Anderson, $35 billion. When it comes to the world of high-stakes gambling and big-money casinos, few names are as recognizable as Las Vegas Sands, and at the helm of this massive operation is Miriam Anderson, the co-owner whose net worth has skyrocketed to a staggering $35 billion, a jaw-dropping increase of $7.5 billion in just 1 year. Miriam's journey to the top of the financial world is a true tale of triumph over adversity. After her husband Sheldon Adelson, a prominent Republican Party donor and the driving force behind Las Vegas Sands, passed away in 2021, Miriam inherited his 50% share of the company. And with her keen business sense and shrewd investments, she's taken the company to even greater heights of success. But Miriam's contributions to the world go far beyond the realm of casinos and high-stakes gambling. In fact, according to Forbes, she's also a trained doctor who has donated nearly $1 billion of her own fortune to support medical research and drug development. Her dedication to healthcare research and improving the lives of others is a testament to the power of generosity and compassion. And it's no wonder she's now the 5th richest woman on the planet. Jacqueline Mars, $56.7 billion. Jacqueline Mars is the heiress to the candy empire behind some of our all-time favorite treats, including M&M's, Snickers, and Hubba Bubba gum. Jacqueline is a member of the Mars family, who founded the iconic Mars Incorporated business in 1911. Her grandfather, Frank C. Mars, launched the company, and Jacqueline, along with her 2 brothers, John and Forrest Jr., inherited a sizable fortune when the family split the business. Despite her immense wealth, Jacqueline is known for focusing on philanthropic efforts. In fact, she's a member of the Giving Pledge, a group of billionaires who have pledged to donate the majority of their wealth to charitable causes. With a personal fortune of $56.7 billion, Alice Walton is in 3rd place on the list of the world's richest women. Thanks to a surge in Walmart stock of over 5%, she still managed to rake in an impressive $3.8 billion in the previous year. Alice is the driving force behind the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, which she founded in 2011. Founded in 2011, the museum is a true testament to Alice's passion for the arts, and it features an impressive collection of works by renowned artists like Andy Warhol, Norman Rockwell, and Mark Rothko. Through the museum, Alice has brought world-class art to Bentonville, helping to put the city on the map as a cultural destination. She's also a member of the Board of Trustees for the National Museum of Wildlife Art and has donated millions of dollars to various art-related causes. Julia Koch, $58 billion. Julia Koch is a billionaire philanthropist and businesswoman, and she is the 2nd richest woman in the world. Her fortune comes from her 42% ownership in Koch Industries, the largest privately owned firm in America. Through the David H. Koch Foundation, which she heads, Julia And her late husband donated nearly $1.8 billion to causes such as education, addiction-related issues, poverty, and criminal justice, dedicating her life to giving back to the community. In January, she was appointed as a trustee of the prestigious Metropolitan Museum of Art, a testament to her expertise and leadership in the arts and culture sector. Finally, at number 1, we have Francoise Bettencourt Myers, $80.5 billion. She may be low-key and media-shy, but Francoise Bettencourt Myers' net worth speaks volumes. For 3 years running, she has topped the charts as the world's wealthiest woman, with an incredible fortune of $80.5 billion. As the heiress to the L'Oreal Cosmetics empire, Bettencourt Myers has inherited a legacy that spans generations. Her grandfather, Eugene Schuler, founded the company in 1909, and under her stewardship, L'Oreal has grown into a global powerhouse with over 85,000 employees and $38.2 billion in revenue in 2022. But Bettencourt Myers isn't just a savvy businesswoman. She's also a philanthropist and investor with a heart of gold. She's known for her support of a range of causes, from healthcare to cultural preservation. For instance, she donated a whopping $230 million towards the reconstruction of the Notre Dame Cathedral, which was badly damaged in a fire in 2019. Beyond her philanthropy, Bettencourt Myers is also a shrewd investor. She recently appointed a managing director for her investment firm, Tathy's Invest, and has backed a number of promising initiatives, including the French private hospital operator Elsen. What do you think about these women? Let us know down in the comments section.